Have you ever felt like you feel nothing? Not intense sadness, not visible anxiety, just emptiness. Like something is switched off inside. And the most confusing thing is that from the outside, your life seems fine. You work, you get things done, you function, but emotionally you're disconnected. What many people don't know is that this disconnection can also be trauma. And not the trauma that screams, the trauma that hides in silence. Emotional detachment doesn't feel dramatic. It feels neutral. It's when you don't know exactly what you're feeling. When someone asks you, "How are you?" and you automatically reply, "Fine," even though inside you're not sure about anything. It's when crying becomes difficult, when expressing anger feels dangerous, when talking about emotions seems unnecessary or uncomfortable. And many people mistake this for strength. But sometimes it's not strength, it's adaptation. The human nervous system has three main responses to stress: fight, flight, or freeze. Emotional shutting down falls under the last category. When a child experiences situations where expressing emotions isn't safe, the brain learns something very clever. If I don't feel it, it doesn't hurt. So it reduces emotional intensity, not because it's damaged, but because it's protecting itself. This response is called hypoactivation, and it can remain active for decades, even when the danger has passed. The problem is that the brain doesn't easily distinguish between past and present. If you learn to shut down your emotions at age 6, you could still be doing it at 36. Emotional detachment often develops in environments where emotions were minimized, crying was punished, vulnerability was seen as weakness. Phrases like, "It's not that big of a deal," "Stop exaggerating," "Don't cry," teach the child something very clear. Feeling is dangerous. And when feeling is dangerous, the body learns not to feel. There wasn't always obvious abuse. Sometimes there was only emotional absence. In adults, emotional disconnection can manifest as difficulty identifying emotions, a feeling of emptiness, trouble connecting intimately, a constant need for distraction. Many people say, "Nothing affects me," but what's really happening is that everything is muffled. It's like living with the emotional volume turned down to a minimum. And that's not indifference. It's prolonged survival. I propose something simple. Right now, stop for a few seconds. Don't try to change anything. Just ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? And if the answer is, I don't know, that's also information. Reconnection doesn't begin with intensity. It begins with permission. Emotional disconnection doesn't mean you're broken. It means your nervous system learned to protect you. And what was once protection can now become distance. But the good news is this: if you learn to disconnect, you can also learn to reconnect, step by step, without forcing yourself, safely. In the next episode, we'll talk about something many people mistake for coldness, when it's actually a deep fear of feeling, and that might change the way you see yourself.
Subscribe.